Okay, guys, I'm back, and I am actually going to be doing something really, really different compared to what I've been doing the last couple of rounds, and I'm actually going to be using my mic while I'm recording this on my phone. And this is actually the second time I tried it, because the last time I tried to record this, I forgot about the mic. But yeah. But yep, here are my AFL Finals predictions. I'm very sorry about being very late on this video. Finals footy is about to begin in a couple of hours. So I just wanted to get this out before Finals footy commences. But yeah, of course, the top 8, we have Port in first, Brisbane Lions second, Richmond third, Geelong fourth, West Coast fifth, St. Kilda sixth, making their first Finals appearance since 2011, the Western Bulldogs, and Collingwood. So a lot of teams that made finals last year are here once again. I believe the only team that I'm actually really familiar with that actually made finals that didn't make finals last year is St. Kilda. One of the most notable teams to miss finals this year is obviously GWS, who of course made the AFL Grand Final last year, where of course they had their pathetic 25-point performance. But yep, I am of course using Squiggle, which I've used for quite a while to help calculate the ladder and my projected scores for games, and yeah. But yeah, the rest of the ladder, we got Melbourne in 9th, GWS 10th, Carlton 11th, Freo 12th, Essendon 13th, Gold Coast 14th, Hawthorn 15th, Sydney, my Swans in 16th, North in 17th, who in my personal opinion have the worst future out of any AFL club heading into 2021. I don't know why the hell they didn't pay Ben Brown that huge contract they'd promised earlier this year. And Adelaide in dead last, as they'll win the Wooden Spoon for the very first time in the franchise's history. But yeah. But yep. Here are my finals predictions. So our first matchup, we got Port Adelaide versus Geelong, which this game will actually be played in a couple of hours. Both sides have been really, really good this season. Of course, Port obviously being the minor premiers this season, with them topping the ladder. But Port have actually really struggled against other top teams, and to be honest, I think Geelong, in my personal opinion, this is why I'm going to go with Geelong here, because the Cats absolutely dominated the Power when they met them, I believe in round 10, I think it was. I remember the score. It was 91-31. It was a huge dominating game for Geelong. And yeah, I just think Tom Hawkins, Dangerfield, and the rest are all going to do really good. And that's why I have Geelong winning. But yep. And then next we have our first elimination final with West Coast versus Collingwood. The Pies, they barely made it into the top 8, as they struggled throughout the whole season with players getting in trouble. Of course, Steele Sidebottom being caught. And then also they struggled with injuries, with some key players being out, including Jaden Stevenson and DeGoey as well. They had to be carried by some youth on their side, but it paid off in the end, and yeah, here are the Pies back in finals. But unfortunately, I got the West Coast Eagles winning, because the Eagles just absolutely dominated the Pies when they met each other. I believe, I forgot when they met each other, but it was rounds ago. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Eagles definitely dominated them. But yeah, I got the Eagles winning. Then we got St. Kilda versus the Western Bulldogs. The Dogs, they haven't won a final series since their grand final win in 2016 against Sydney. And unfortunately, I'm really sorry, Dog supporters, but I got St. Kilda winning. I just think they're the better team. Plus, the Saints dominated the Dogs in round 2, actually. 188-49. and I just think it's going to repeat. I just think St. Kilda's the better side. And then we got the Brisbane Lions versus Richmond Tigers. Now, I know the Tigers haven't lost a game at the Gabba since 2004, but I think the Lions are just going to be too much for them. I really like their chances, especially when they have Lockie Neal and Charlie Cameron. I really do like the Tigers, though. You know, they're going to be a really good side with Dustin Martin leading the way, as well as Cochin and others, of course. But I just think the Lions are going to be a stronger side. Then we got the first semifinal between Port versus West Coast. Listen, I know Port had a really good season. I respect you guys a lot, even if you're definitely hated by most of the AFL community, since you're pretty much the Pies of South Australia. But I got the Eagles winning. I just think they're a better side overall. I just think West Coast is a better side overall, and yeah, I think Josh Kennedy, Jack Darling, Nick Natanui especially, as well as Dom Sheed and Tim Kelly, I just see them dominating them. I have a lot of respect to West Coast as well. Then Richmond versus St. Kilda. Now, I'll definitely say this. The Saints definitely have a bright future ahead of them, but I just think the Tigers are the better side, and I see them returning back to the prelim this season. And, yeah, I'm going to go with the Tigers. I'm heading to the prelims, where it's projected that they will face Geelong. But, yeah. And now the preliminary finals. Geelong versus Richmond. The Tigers, I think they're a really good side, but they are a little bit shorthanded, I know. Plus, with a couple players missing, most notably Sydney Stack. But the Tigers are still a really good side, but to be honest, I really like the Cats more. They have plenty of experience behind them, and I really like their chances. They have a really, really good side, and that's why I'm going to go Geelong. Of course, one of their main key pieces is, of course, the Coleman medalist, Tom Hawkins. I really do respect him a lot. And then also they have Patrick Dangerfield, as well as key legendary players who are getting up there in age, and Gary Ablett Jr. and I believe, Joel Selwood. Yeah. And for the second preliminary final, the Lions, like I mentioned before, they have a really bright future, but I just think the Eagles are the better side. And yeah. And here we are, the AFL Grand Final for 2020, set to be held at the Gabba. It's actually projected to be played at night, which is going to be incredibly interesting, but really odd for plenty of viewers. For lots of diehard AFL viewers. But, yeah. But, yeah, for the grand final, boy, this is going to be incredibly interesting. West Coast versus Geelong. We have the Cats, who I'll project them to make their first grand final in 9 years, when they won it all in 2011 against Collingwood, versus the dominant West Coast Eagles, who, of course, won the premiership in 2018. And, yeah. To be honest, I really like both sides here, and I think this will be a pretty entertaining game overall. But I'm going to go off the Cats barely sneaking past the Eagles to win the premiership. And, yeah, there you go. My prediction is I have the Geelong Cats winning it all in 2020, facing against West Coast. And the Cats win their first premiership in 9 years. But yeah. Anyways, guys, this will do it for this video. I'll actually make a brief face cam. I'm going to make a brief appearance on camera here. And, yeah. Alright, guys, here I am. I am definitely going to be looking forward to the AFL Finals coming up. I will be reacting to the Geelong versus Port game, which will be played later. I'm going to be recording the video much later on because I'm going to get some sleep. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and that is my AFL Finals predictions. Anyways, guys, oh my god, why do I say anyways, guys, so much? That's it, guys. See you soon.